Love always turns to people who do not lack love. Money always turns to people who do not lack money. If you want to have something, you must stay away from it. If you want to attract others, you should not spend time and money on them, but invest in yourself. If you want to make money, do not look at money, but do business. Study, go to bed early, wake up early, and exercise. The truth of this world is hidden on the other side. The great way is simple, but boring. Heresy is deep and seductive. I know your life is very busy, but what I say is not easy to absorb, especially difficult to master. If you only hear it once, my advice is to watch it to the end. Listen to it over and over again. When you are free or doing housework, share and save the playlist for your convenience. I am sure that within a few short months your thinking will develop. Just step up to a new level. Ancient education greets you and your friends. The strong like to talk about exchange, while the weak are passionate about talking about feelings. Feelings are vague, difficult to understand, and cannot be said clearly. Explaining is even more difficult to explain. It cannot be clearly priced, nor can it be signed firmly, making your mind confused. So it is easy to lead through emotions and ethics to take advantage of you. In fact, all feelings are, from romanticism, gradually become realism. All feelings just living together for a long time and being close will appear conflicts, because between people there is no complete value equivalence. There is always one side with higher value when both sides feel the other is not worthy. Then conflicts will appear. The relationship between men and women is even more so when in the passionate love stage everything feels great. Often eat spicy hot pot, but after a long time both sides will become calm again. At this time the principle of value equivalence appears, but remember that life is always moving. When the woman is excellent, she will criticize the man makes little money. When the man is excellent, he will criticize the woman is not beautiful. Both sides will start to think calmly, wondering, is it worth it to continue being together? Why am I with this person? What really defeats any relationship is not who did something wrong, but the values between you are not compatible. When the values are no longer compatible for a long time, people will not consciously think whether being with you is worth it. Although relying on feelings and memories can last for a while, but at the later stage only relying on memories and previous feelings is impossible to maintain. Then the relationship will enter the Cold War stage. To put it bluntly, people don't want to care about you anymore, want you to not be able to stand it first, then make you take the initiative to leave. This is a polite strategy to minimize the damage to the lowest level, not to make a fuss. Don't let the situation of chickens flying, dogs jumping happen. This is also the best choice. Every feeling will go through 3 stages. First is in romance, then start to calm down in reality, and finally let go when the benefits are no longer there. Everything will return to the principle of equivalent exchange. Equivalent exchange has the following aspects in addition: personality, educational background, money, status, thinking and character, etc. These factors can all be used for exchange, so you will see that there are many beautiful women who can marry rich men because her beauty and the other party's assets can be exchanged equally. So why do many families reach middle age, and then there is a crisis in middle age or women as they age? The beauty they used to exchange on par is no longer the same, or men have a career crisis. Assets, TP shrinkage, even debt. Money they used to exchange on par with women is no longer at this time. They can no longer exchange on par, and marriage will have problems. So although money is not omnipotent, but everything in this world has a clear price, anything you want to have must use your value to exchange with the other party in this world. There are no truly good people innately. A man has a good nature, but when he has money he becomes bad. Actually, money does not change his nature, but when poor he has no capital to become bad. A woman has a gentle nature, but when meeting a rich and attractive man she is easily corrupted. So remember, before looking for a partner or friend you must find your unique value, and then constantly cultivate that value. Love always turns towards people who do not lack love. Money always turns towards people who do not lack money. If you want to have something you must stay away from it. If you want to attract others you should not spend time and money on them, but invest in yourself. If you want to make money, don't look at money, but do business. Study, go to bed early, wake up early, and exercise. The truth of this world is hidden on the other side. Treat religion simple but boring. Heresy is deep and seductive. Look at the world in the opposite way. The truth of this world is hidden on the opposite side. You think to change fate first. What must change? Is it to change thinking? If you are right, then I will tell you that you are wrong. Wang Yangming, philosopher, excellent thinker of the Ming Dynasty in Chinese history, he showed us a reason with such thinking. Could it be that you say if you want to change then you can change? For example, now I tell you about the thinking of rich people. Every day persevere in reading books. Every day go to bed early and wake up early. Every day persevere in exercising. Please ask how many people can do it. I tell you, if you want to change fate you must understand what a reverse word is. Exactly the opposite. Reverse the meaning. In the Book of Changes there is an important thought. Is 1 fate, 2 luck, 3 feng shui, 4 accumulations of yin virtue, 5 poisons, 6 famous, 7 generals, 8 respect gods, 9 noble people, 10 good health care. Now let us look at the world in the opposite way. Please pay attention, listen to the advice. 10 health care, 9 noble people. Start born before the habit of living well. GP noble nh daily new noon die not do vic not people. G just feel re not chi game then lai tai shio is not drinking then smoking. This because only change your life with GP noble person of my tip. Continue to look at the bowl of mirrors than that TNG Luke Dan. So what is the mirror? God. After you meet a noble person will tell you that you must respect the laws of the universe. General is the image, is the appearance. Pay attention to your image. At this time you start to believe in the law more. When your habits are good you will be remembered. You will start to be famous. When you start to be famous you need to do the 5 books, meaning read books and learn. This means your talent must be worthy of your reputation. If not, you will suffer disaster because you are not worthy of that position. Next, you need to practice negative virtue. Do you realize many people start to tend to do virtue without publicizing, do good without needing recognition or praise from others? At this time, you also need to act like that, silently do good deeds. Then the remaining thing is the 3 elements of feng shui, the second luck and the first fate. At this time you need to start adjusting your feng shui, using feng shui to strengthen you, making your fortune begin to change. In the end your fate will change. In fact, to put it bluntly, most people cannot succeed in their entire lives. They even have difficulty going to bed early and waking up early. Because I have said that the great path is simple but boring, the evil path is deep and seductive, serving people with high energy. I noticed that my previous content was quite popular and chosen by many viewers. Maybe because you like topics about self-training and cultivating virtue. By the way, I would also like to add that each person's energy is different. Some people have strong energy, doing everything with full motivation like a perpetual motion machine, but some people always bring a feeling of lethargy and lack of vitality, not being excited about anything. That is due to the difference in the intensity of energy that each person wants to improve. High energy of oneself must first understand how people absorb and consume energy. Once we understand the pattern of absorption and consumption of energy of oneself, we can proactively change and optimize, thereby quickly improving our energy. Energy is something that is invisible but can basically be expressed through the following two major aspects. First, internal energy includes body energy, brain energy, and mental energy. Second, external energy includes money, power, and other types of resources that can be seen. Internal energy can be achieved through training or self-cultivation. C. External energy is the type of energy that exists depending on society outside of oneself. Below, I will analyze in detail these two aspects. Number 1, body energy. The most basic energy of a human being is physical strength provided by the body. We need to eat, drink, sleep, and rest every day, supplement the necessary nutrients, ensure adequate rest. These are all ways for the body to absorb energy. Abundant body energy synonymous with good health, full of energy, faster recovery, higher efficiency, and concentration, can withstand greater pressure and challenges. You will notice when you are young, no matter how hard it is, just sleep, and the next day you will be healthy again. However, after the age of 30, when the body's function reaches its peak, it will gradually decline over the years. Body energy is the easiest type of energy to obtain. Just for a normal adult, the body energy is not much different. Even the world weightlifting champion is essentially immortal. His physical strength is certainly not equal to a crane. However, body energy is also the most limited type of energy, not only easily reaching the limit, but also most easily depleted. So whatever you do, you have to take advantage of the time, because after the body energy passes, if the other energies have not reached a certain level, you will find life increasingly difficult. Number 2, brain energy. The developing brain is the basic organ that distinguishes humans from other creatures from birth to adulthood and death. Although the body's energy can change from weak to strong, from strong to weak, the brain energy can become increasingly stronger through continuous learning and thinking. Each person's brain energy is very different. The difference in brain energy lies mainly in the level of education, life experience, research, and different perceptions of each person. Thousands of years ago, when Cat Luong had not yet left the mountain, he could clearly understand the world, but today's Cat Luong only knows Chinese characters. There are several ways to write. Although it is somewhat exaggerated, the huge difference is real. There is a proverb that says 3 craftsmen are worth 1 Cat Luong. But in reality, don't say that 3 craftsmen, even if there were 30,000 craftsmen, their combined intelligence would not equal 1 Cat Luong. How to improve brain energy? Improve brain energy. Need to constantly absorb useful cognitive knowledge information. People eat a lot of spoiled food, mild diarrhea, severe brain poisoning, absorbing a lot of useless things short term will become stupid, reduce intelligence, easy to make mistakes long term will become stubborn, irreparable. Number 3, mental energy. In addition to body energy and brain energy, human also has a type of energy is mental energy. Mental energy is very large, including will. Emotion. Human emotion. The more steadfast a person's will, the healthier the emotion, the more stable the emotion, the more can have a stronger mentality. The success of many people is not because they have the best physical condition, the smartest mind, but because they have a strong heart. People with weak mental energy, even if they have a strong physical condition, flexible mind, it is difficult to succeed, while people with strong mental energy, even if their physical condition and intelligence are somewhat inferior, can still surpass the opponent. For example, Han Gaozu Liu Bang came from a poor Han in terms of physical and intelligence, are not as good as the Western Chu overlord Xiongnu. But in the end, Xiongnu had to confess. Xiongnu lost to Liu Bang, and what point is lost in mental energy? Of course, Xiongnu is more powerful than the majority of people, but when meeting Liu Bang, he is still one level inferior. 10-sided ambush has broken Xiongnu's will to fight the overlord. Farewell, My Princess has ended Xiongnu's hero and beauty love story. 4-sided Song of Chu has aroused Xiongnu's feelings of sadness and shame. Will is broken. Broken emotions, negative emotions explode. All 3 factors combined completely destroyed Xiongnu's energy. Psychology. The power of mental energy determines how far a person can go. Snake. People with weak mental energy will is easily shaken, cannot control their own emotions, easily act impulsively. Weak children's mental energy is easily intimidated. Middle school students with weak mental energy often do foolish things in a moment of impulse. For example, after arguing with parents, in the blink of an eye, they jump off a building. Suicide. Such things are not rare. Adults with weak psychological energy, when encountering unemployment, broken heart, bankruptcy, often tend to seek death. Just a few small blows are enough to make them collapse from their live an uncertain life. The energy of money and power. Body energy, brain energy, and mind energy are the 3 most basic internal energies of humans. In addition to internal energy, there is also a type of external energy, for example, money, power, and other resources. The richer a person is, the higher the status, the greater the power, the greater their energy. Only how much of this energy can be exerted still has to consider the strength of the internal energy. Why do many poor people win the lottery, suddenly become rich, but only for a short time, then return to poverty? Is because their internal energy is too weak to control the external energy. This is also the reason why in society often appear incidents such as the rich second generation playing around causing arson. The poor revenge. However, in general, external energy is an indispensable part. Even extremely important in human energy. Money is something that poor people both love and hate and desire, but cannot have. Is an extremely powerful external energy. When you open your bank account with a balance of 3 billion, you will definitely try to eat more nutritious foods. Over time, your body's natural energy will improve. When you see a valuable article, you will not hesitate to pay to join the group to get to know talented people. Communicate more with talented people. Your awareness will be enhanced. Your natural brain energy will also improve. Your body is healthy. Your awareness will be enhanced. You will also not associate with negative people and things anymore. Every day these are all living happily and comfortably. Natural mental energy is also improved. Money can buy quality services. You can hire others to work for you. You can command thousands of people to brainstorm, give you advice. Make more money, get more energy. Power is the same. Here I will not go into further analysis. This is the reverse complement of external energy to internal energy. It is a very positive energy cycle. In short, the brain stem, heart, money, and power are the 5 basic types of human energy. After understanding these 5 types of energy, we can build for ourselves a model of absorbing and consuming energy. How you absorb energy and how you consume energy will all become clear from there. How to naturally improve energy will also become easier. Next, I will talk about the 10 methods of self-improvement. Please listen carefully. First, you need to wear a watch not only to see the time, but also to show your social status and your sense of respect for time. With others, modern society is not like in the TV series. There is no time for you to slowly pave the way and expand your inner self. Adults are very busy, no time to feel your soul. They judge you directly or indirectly through your appearance. If you wear an expensive watch, you will send a signal of success in career and finance to the outside. Second, don't cry about poverty and hardship from a young age. Parents always teach us to be humble, don't brag. But you can't deny that most of our parents are just ordinary people who have never been rich in their whole life. If you always tell others that you are poor, some people will really despise you. Others will think you are stingy. Third, control. Lust. Don't mess around in male-female relationships. Lust will reduce fortune. Fortune excessive. Indulgence not only drains vitality, but can also destroy your life and career. Observe fallen leaders often start from finding the person. The word lust is like a rope tied around your neck. If you continue to sink down, you will be forever. Life does not restore beauty. Disaster. Water is this principle. Wednesday, simple inner things. Focus will have a response. Every day tell yourself positive things will arouse determination in you and also motivate people around you. Need to know that although you do not want to work, although many people like to complain, but no one wants to listen to you complain. Thursday, avoid bad people. Stay away from bad people and things that harass you, especially those who like to use morality to bind you. Those people often try to force you into patterns that make you feel pressured to follow the values they impose on these people. You need to be strong and polite. Block them from your life. Don't feel guilty because you don't need people like that. Just manage yourself well. That is already a thanksgiving to heaven. Friday, accumulate wealth. Salted meat is also meat, and even if it is just a coin, don't refuse it. Don't leave loose change in your pocket. Each coin is not just a material value substance, but also bring you a flow of wealth. You can put a savings jar at home and put coins or change in it. This not only helps you accumulate a small amount of finance, but also symbolizes preserving and attracting fortune into life. Saturday, health care. If your body is not healthy, sleep more. If your spirit is not good, read more books. The body's recovery needs sleep and rest, while the spirit's recovery needs to absorb more valuable information. Reading books or watching documentaries is a good choice to help you nurture your intellect and emotions while bringing peace to your soul. 8th, do not argue. C. People need to become adults in action, not adults in speech. Absolutely do not argue with others about things that are not related to your real interests. That time should be used to earn more money or health care instead of getting into meaningless arguments that only drain your spirit and energy. 9th, learn how to give gifts when you are poor. Do not hesitate to give small gifts because even though you spend little money, you will get back more. Many people think that giving gifts is an outdated custom, but in fact it is just a way to lead you to become a person of reward. Ask yourself 2 questions. If someone gives you the gift you always wanted, would you be happy? And what is the difference around you when business people and farm workers perceive giving gifts? Giving gifts is not only an act of giving, but also a way to build relationships and create bonds in society. 10. The virtue of the poor. Making money for most people only has a certain period of time in life. The time when we can really try to make money is only from 20 to 35 years old. When we have understood the value of making money, then usually almost 30 years old, and there is not much time left to earn money. The only thing you can do now is to work hard every second and minute. To earn money, learn all the knowledge and skills related to earning money and make this your expertise. Don't let yourself be distracted by other miscellaneous things. The truth is 1 page is enough. Just earn a lot of money, practice a lot, study a lot. Nothing else is needed.